How's it going, everyone? I'm Orange Sharif, I'm the founder of Konnex TV. I've got some exciting news for you guys. I have an incredible guest on the show. I have Mr. Larry Berrin, the founder of Hot Cookies and Crispy Critters in 1979. He is one of the largest owners for the cookies. He has a store at Dadeland Mall, and he sold millions of cookies. So today we have our guest, Larry Berrin. Larry, how's it going today, Larry? How are you
Going very well. Nice to see you.
So we're really interested about your story, about how Hot Cookies and how it got started. Tell us about it.
Well, I was always kind of a chocolate chip cookie lover, and I went to when I went to Georgetown Law, I went to an event in Pimlico, the horse race, and it turns out that there were 4 couples, and 2 of the girls had made chocolate chip cookies, and so I go, I gotta have these. I'm a chocolate chip lover. Turns out they were totally different, so I went and asked them what's the scoop, and one said butter, the other said margarine, and the butter cookies were just so much better. So it was kind of an enlightening thing, and it turned out when I was going out and dating, who become my wife, Cheryl, she would she made cookies, she made brownies. So I was single, and so what happened is she would come over and make these things. She was a school teacher, so after school she would bake all these cookies and cakes and brownies. And I had to call my buddies. We were all like young lawyers out of law school. Hey guys, I need help. There's too much for me, So it ended up, I said, this is just too good for me, the cookies. Let's open up a store. And so we opened a little store in South Miami on Sunset Drive. Well, that was eventually, about 18 months later, Dadeland Mall contacted us and said, would you like to come in the mall into the food court? And we were like, are you kidding me? So we took a shot. We said, we'll do it. And that was a bigger deal because we were open every day, and the other was we were closed like 2 or 3 days a week. So it was a big difference.
Wow.
Having a mall store.
And I've got some memorabilia here for everybody. So if you don't mind, maybe you could explain what this is over here.
Well, that's our poster for our Crispy Critters that we use for the movie theaters and any other locales that we are on. And we have a process where the cookies are served out of a warmer, scooped like popcorn. And so this is one of the little things about the little bite-sized Crispy Critters.
I like it. It looks pretty interesting. What do we have over here?
Well, this is the original logo of Hot Cookies. And it was actually taken from the concept of Playboy Funnies. My wife and I thought it was a really cute thing, so of course they were topless in Playboy, so we had to add a little to it, but it ended up that was our logo.
Wow, that's amazing. How about this right here? What is this?
Well, this was our first package of the Crispy Critters, the little bite-sized cookies, and this particular package is white chocolate, and no, that's chocolate chip. I take that back. Okay, so that was our main chocolate. We had dulce de leche and double chocolate chip, and these were available in Publix and other locations back about 10 years ago.
I like this little bear.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. We toyed with that as a logo, and we still use it as an aside, but we have a couple other things going right now.
That's nice. I like that. Tell us about some of the people you've met in your life. Who is this fellow right here?
Well, he's known as the commander.
Yeah.
And he's a famous spur All-American, and he got one of our pizza cookies.
Yeah. This is David Robinson.
Yeah, David Robinson.
David Robinson, everybody. What did he get? What cookie did he get?
Oh, he got the monster cookie, which is chocolate chip, and we make it in very huge sizes, 12-inch, 16-inch.
Yeah, he looks like he needs a monster cookie.
Yeah, well, he needs to give it all his teammates and all. That was great.
Exactly. Now tell us about what's happening here in this photo. Who are these folks?
Yeah, well, that's me. That's my wife Cheryl, who had the cookie recipes, and that's Itzhak Perlman, who did a concert here, and we got backstage, and we gave him again one of those pizza cookies. I think there's another picture, but I don't think you have it. But yeah, that was a pleasure. He got a box of cookies, I think.
He got a box of cookies?
Yeah, he got a box of cookies.
Do you know which one? Chocolate chip, maybe?
Yeah, we do an assortment. We had about 14 different flavors.
You look great in here.
Oh, thanks.
Very young. Okay, and how about this picture right here?
Well, this was the Bee Gees. They came to Miami. They did a concert, and we had a friend that had a connection that got us in, and we met them and gave them the cookies, and they posed for the picture for us.
What did they order?
those are their record albums. You see how we made it?
Yeah.
And if you look on, yeah, we had some really talented people that could decorate cookies, so it was really great. Basically chocolate chip, unless someone wanted another flavor.
Where are they? Are they home? The Bee Gees? What year is
I
this?
think there's only one left.
So what year was this?
Oh gosh.
70s, 60s, 70s, 80s?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's amazing. The Bee Gees, everybody.
1982.
1982. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And let's see, we got one more right here. Tell us about this.
Well, this is we sold two kinds of cookies at our store at Dadeland. We had soft and chewy. They were baked every 5 minutes in about 14 flavors. But we had the little crispy critters in a warmer in chocolate chip and white chocolate macadamia at the time. And it's hard to make nuts these days, so we had to go to white chocolate. But those were the best. And this was our concept that we took to the movie theaters and other venues where they could scoop them like popcorn, which was the concept. And we got around to about maybe 25 movie theaters over the last 15 years.
And just curious, how did you get into your first movie theater? Did you knock on a lot of doors? How'd you get in there?
Knocked on a lot of doors and got into a local one called Movie Co. in South Florida and got in one of their theaters in Boca Raton, which was a great theater. And we got into about 12 more of their theaters. And then I went to Show West, which is the convention for movie theaters, set up a booth. We scooped critters out of that, and people loved it. And we got a trial in just about every movie theater chain across the country.
Wow. Which chains?
Regal, yeah, Cinemark. There were just so many at the time, few that aren't even here today and all. But yeah, it was quite a run. This was actually an Edwards Theater in California, and the Irvine Spectrum. It was they actually had two cases for cookies and candy and everything, and they had a movie memorabilia place. We sold so many cookies there, it was ridiculous. Really did.
How long were you in the movie theaters for? Like 20, 30 years?
Yeah, we started in 1980. We went to Show West, the movie theater convention, and we set up a booth with my wife and daughter, and we were able to. People just loved it. I had two ideas that I said it has to be on the front counter, and it has to be by the popcorn and the Coke, and they went along with it and gave us great locations.
And then tell us what happened in 2019, economy, COVID. How did that happen? What happened?
Well, in 2008, the volumes in the malls changed in America, and we saw our volume go down 2/3 in terms of foot traffic. And when you're selling a cookie for $1.75, there's not enough traffic. So we were struggling to stay alive with the kind of rents that the malls collected, and at one point we just had to make a decision to pull out.
And then, so what happened after that? After you pulled out, what did you?
Well, right now we still have the ongoing business with some of the movie theaters. Not too many left after COVID. We're still waiting for some to open up and get some orders. But we're using the internet to be able to sell the crispy critters now to the public, so people can get a pound, half pound, and deliver to them if they feel like at midnight one night, or if they feel like they want it in a couple days, they can have it delivered FedEx overnight. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Tell us about what we have here, the packaging here, which is.
Well, these are the crispy critters.
What do people get when they buy?
These are little bite-sized crispy critters. They're crispy and crunchy, and as you can see, the chocolate is melting. And very few chocolate chips that aren't Nestle's will actually melt. So that shows you what it's like. And this is a bag of the critters. It's a half a pound bag, and we use this for half-pound sales and promo, and we can also customize the labels with different logos. If a company wants to use them for holidays or a show or something like that, we can customize the label and do different sizes. This is a half, and this is a 2-pound bag. And this is, if someone wants to buy it for home, for a party, or have it for the family. They're resealable, they're reheatable, and they have a shelf life of 120 days if they're still in the bag.
How much is this right here if someone wanted to order this?
They're about $8.
How many cookies are in here? Like 20, 30 cookies?
They're a half a pound, and there's about 40 cookies to the quarter pound, so you get about 80 cookies.
Wow, and how much is this one?
This one's 2 pounds.
Wow. Look at the size. You guys want some cookies? This is where to go. And how about this? Crispy
Well, this was our
critters.
retail bag. It was 7 ounces. We're actually in Publix and several other locations. We had 4 flavors: dulce de leche, white chocolate macadamia, double chocolate chip, and chocolate chip. The problem that we had was the bags didn't fit on the shelves well. They would only go on the bottom shelf or the top shelf, and that really hurt visibility. And so at one point we couldn't keep up with the demand since they were handmade and hand done, the bags. And so we just basically we had to pull out of Publix. One of the few people that left voluntarily.
Wow.
But we did.
And what happened after that?
Well, we always seek other venues and all that. Right now, the retail bags aren't really marketed, but we're planning on doing something with that soon.
Okay, cool. And what about this packaging right here?
Oh, that was just an early attempt to be able to sell the cookies. These cookies were actually in Publix under a brand that we had sold the rights to several years back.
Scrumps?
Yeah, they called them scrumps, but
Scrumps.
that's really not what I want to talk about.
Yeah, so hot cookies.
Crispy critters are what
Hot
they are.
cookies was really where we're going here. So yeah, I just tasted one of them. Phenomenal. If you don't mind, I'm actually going to take this whole bowl with me back.
You got them, they're yours.
So tell us, what does the future look like for you in 2021, 2022? What's going to happen with hot cookies? When can the world see more hot cookies and crispy critters?
Well, we're working on a reconstruction of our website. It's there now, but it's quite challenged. We'll still take orders if we get them, but I think in probably the beginning of the year we'll be able to kind of roll ahead with all the new products and the new site. But we'll have packaging so people can have cookies whenever they want them. And right now it's very hard to get them.
So you'll have a website out, people can purchase this and get back in the game with cookies.
That's correct. And we'll still have the display cases out and various things. They do very well in pizzerias and any place where you walk up to the counter to pay your check.
Amazing. We really want to see you back in the stores, Larry. We loved your cookies so much back in the day. We're rooting for your success.
Well, thank you very much.
Anything else you want to mention to everyone watching that wants a cookie? What do you want to tell them? Do you have a motto for your cookies? The best cookies in the world?
There are no better. There are no better. They are the best. And they've been proven by the Miami Herald. We were the #1 rated in Miami Herald. And I'll put my cookies up against anything, anytime.
You guys heard it from here. Hot cookies. There's nothing better. Thank you so much, Larry. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the time.
If you guys want to follow more of this episode, Konnex TV, check out the next episode. We'll see you soon.